Yeah, good morning. This is Dr. Prem Kumar, Professor from G. Pulaya College of Engineering and Technology. Let us have discussion on innovations. The branch engineering, it is meant for innovations. Honestly speaking, it is not to acquire the marks. It is not just acquiring the engineering degree or certificate. It is to come out with some innovative products. It is a creative. In this session, we are going to have the knowledge on innovations, what is the process, types of innovations, some ideas of innovations, ongoing activities, and some other works what you are supposed to do. My dear students, you opted for B.Tech, Bachelor of Technology. It is not just to acquire the percentage of marks and enter into the IT industry. Nowadays, any stream, irrespective of the branch, you may be a civil, mechanical, EEE, ECE or computer science. Soon after the completion of your engineering, you are joining the IT segment for sake of job. And of course, many fly abroad and they mint money. You earn bags of dollars. Engineering is not meant for that. And of course, you need to earn. But at the same time, your inclination, your caliber should be applied to come out with some products, innovative products, which should be helpful for the society. My dear students, right from the first year, you need to have a creative thought process to come out with some innovative products. You need to develop some innovative products, and that should be helpful for you people to become entrepreneurs, to start your own companies, and to give employment to thousands of the public people, citizens. And also it should be helpful for the society. Your invention, your brain, your caliber should be helpful for the society, for the comfort of the society. That is the main motto of joining the engineering. With the spirit of to have an individuality. You need to have the spirit of becoming an individual. You need to float companies. You need to enter into the production segment. Even the present day government introduced the policy of Make in India. So we need to manufacture our own goods. We should not import from other countries. See, the economy of the country depends upon youth. In what way it is dependent? Suppose you are purchasing company products from China. Our revenue is being floated to China and you are purchasing the products from China. The China is becoming rich day by day. If you are purchasing, that implies that you don't have the ability of production. You are purchasing from some other country, and hence your currency is being floated to other country and you are getting the products. It should not happen. We Indians, we should have the zeal of developing any product within our country. That is Make in India policy. The government present day, it is providing a lot of subsidies. With the help of subsidies, you can float the companies, and it is giving guidance for you people. And NRDC Delhi, it is giving a lot of support. And of course, MSME, that is a medium small scale industries, to float these MSMEs, government is funding. The only thing is, you people, you need to have a creative thought. With the help of a creative thought process, you need to come out with some product, go for the manufacturing segment, and provide the employment to the young youth, your fellow beings. Innovation is the creation, development, it is the creation, it is the development and implementation. Creation, development and implementation of the new product, process or the service with the aim to improve the efficiency, effectiveness and competitive advantage, to gain the competitive advantage. It is being defined in different styles by different eminent personalities. Thomas Alva Edison, he defined that there is a way to do it better, that is nothing but innovation. Already there is something, I want to do it better, which is nothing but innovation. Innovation means ideas. The first thing is you need to have some ideas, creative thoughts. There should be a team to have a discussion on that idea, to bring that idea into the implementation. And whenever there is a team, there should be a team leadership qualities. There should be a leader to lead the team. You need to have a proper planning. You need to have the analytical skills, that is analysis, and a strategy to come out with the refined products. This is innovation. Innovation is nothing but it is a creativity and commercialization. Creativity and commercialization that leads to innovation. Not only creating the things, you created something new, you invented some new product, and if you are keeping in your rack, what happens? It is no way it is no way helpful to the society. You need to commercialize it. You need to sell to the world. You should sell to the product. You should make money. You should show some benefits and comforts to the society. Then only there is a real meaning for the innovation, and hence some defines it as a creativity and commercialization. These are the various definitions which are given by eminent personalities. Innovation process. In order to have a innovative concept to bring out, the only thing is you first study what are the existing ones. Suppose if you are having a television in your home, you just study the television. You study the existing products. You appreciate. You inculcate the habit of appreciating the existing product. Suppose there is a wall clock. Someone has invented that wall clock. It is quite comfortable. We are enjoying the services of wall clock. You appreciate. Wow, what a beautiful invention. You take the gas stove. Someone has invented that gas stove. You first analyze that. You study that existing product. You appreciate that. That is nothing but reflection. You are reflecting. స్పందన. మీరు స్పందిస్తున్నారు. కనిపెట్టిన ఇన్నోవేటివ్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్కి మీరు స్పందిస్తున్నారు. That is required. Appreciation is required. Someone has invented the washing machine, which is simplifying our job. Spandana. First you study that, you appreciate that. Refrigerator, some invented, you appreciate that. So, all the existing things you need to study. Not only studying, you need to appreciate, you need to inculcate the habit of appreciating the inventions. Later, what you need to is, you need to understand about the past and present. That is the first stage is reflection. Reflection, after reflecting, you need to go with the second stage. The second stage is understanding the things. Understand the things. What is past, what is present, and what changes we need to do between the past and present. All days are not same. See, our ancestors, they traveled in bullock carts. The bullock carts, later they got converted into the horse. Instead of bullocks, they replaced with horse. It is better, faster, it runs fast than bulls. Later it got transformed into engines and then into the vehicles, different types of vehicles, airways, roadways, waterways, different transformations taken place. So there is a difference between the past and present. So what happened in the past, what to be done in the present, what is ongoing, that you need to understand. After understanding the happenings of past and present, then you need to go with the creative ideas, unforeseen ideas and possibilities about the future. That is nothing but the creativity. Your brain, your creative things should come out. There are many inventions to be done. We feel that everything is done, but nothing is done. What I can do for the society? What are the new inventions I should do? You being engineers, you being labeled as engineers, it is your responsibility to develop something, to invent something. And what should I do? Apply your metallic caliber and come out with a new product. That is, first you should have an idea what to do, what to develop. That is creating unforeseen ideas, a creative new ideas, novel ideas. Then you decide, decide. After creative ideas, after having the thought process of the various innovative ideas, you decide. Planning what to do. You may be getting many ideas, a lot of ideas you may get. I may get some 10 ideas, 20 ideas. Okay, it's good. You write down all the ideas, you select the best, what you can do, what is feasible for you, what are your limits, what are your constraints. So you need to decide which idea is to be converted into a product form. Now act. That is nothing but doing. Now practically enter into the laboratories, purchase the equipment, purchase the components, give the connections, and finally you come out with a new product. Now the product is ready. You had done it, doing. You had done it. Now the new product is ready. Now the public, you release to the public, you commercialize to the public, and you sold the product to the public. You are selling the product to the public. Public is utilizing, they are enjoying the product. After some time, your product becomes old. Again continue. What should I do? Your product is old. What improvements I should do? Again reflection, understanding past and present, reflection, understanding past and present, creating something new, again deciding and doing. This is a cyclic process. It is a continuous process of your life as an engineer, You need to keep it on, go on in inventing innovative products. This is a typical invention life cycle. Types of innovation. There are different types of innovations. You need not fix that always invention means it should be in a product form. The invention can be in different types. There are 9 types of innovations. One is service innovation. It need not be product always. Mobile phone, it is a product. Flask, it is a product. TV is a product. Refrigerator is a product. Wall clock is a product. Washing machine is a product. Oven is a product. Cooker is a product. It need not be in a product form. Sometimes it may be in a service form. You observe here, the first one is nothing but it is a service oriented innovations. What does this mean? Introduction new types of services is nothing but service. It is a service oriented innovations. For example, a patient consults doctor. The patient goes to the clinic. He will take a token. He will be keeping on waiting for his turn, and then he consults the doctor. Doctor treats and gives the prescription. This is a old strategy. Now online consultation with the doctor. Because of the pandemic situation, you could not move out of your house. Then if there is any problem, how to do? The services of the doctor are being obtained by the patient online. It is a new type of service. Now it is a comfort to the patient sitting at home, connecting to the doctor face to face through webcams, face to face, expressing the problem, and doctor listening to the problem, asking some questions, interactions, and finally he is giving the prescription which is being used by the patient. It is a service, a new type of service. Previously there is a doctor and patient. Now also you are having a doctor and patient. But the mode of service got changed. For example, you take a teacher and student. All the students, they used to go to the school, and in the school teacher teaches, the student takes the notes, comes back. This is the old pattern. Because of situations or because of the latest trends in technologies, whatever may be, now the teacher is sitting at home, student is sitting at home. The teacher is delivering the lectures which are being received by the student, and the student interaction, the student is expressing his doubts which are being clarified by the teacher. A new type of service. The teaching is a service. The style of service got changed. This is an innovative service. So in the world there are different types of services. The old service is being tampered, is being modified, and a new type of service is being provided where there is a comfort. That is a service oriented innovation. You are having business models. New way of organizing, creating, delivers and captures. New way of organizations creates, delivers and captures business models. There are different styles of business models. You take the wholesalers. From the factory, the wholesalers will purchase. From the wholesalers, the retailers will purchase. From the retailers, again some vendors will purchase. The vendors will be selling the goods to the customers. It is a big chain process. Instead, present day, directly the wholesaler, from the factory it is coming to the wholesaler, and the wholesaler is selling to the customer. You take various supermarkets, supermarkets. They get the complete products from the factory. From the factory, it is directly distributed to the customer at low cost. It is a new business model, so that we had cut down the retailers, we cut down the intermediate vendors, and so the cost of the product came down, which gave the benefit to the society. New business models. If at all you create a new business model, it also comes under the innovation. There are some disruptive innovations. They will displace the established companies. That is called disruptive innovations. I done some new creative thought and I invented something. Because of my invention, all existing companies are closed. That's called disruptive innovation. It has replaced the existing one. It displaced the established companies are being displaced by the new invention. It is nothing but disruptive innovation. There is a breakthrough innovation. Coming to these, the innovations that bring shift in the technology is called breakthrough innovation. For example, previously we used vacuum tubes. In our electronic equipment, we used vacuum tubes. With the invention of transistors, the vacuum tubes are totally obsolete. No one is using vacuum tubes, that is being replaced by transistors. That's called breakthrough innovation. When you go with the breakthrough innovation, there is a shift in technology. The technology which is presently being used is totally discarded and they enter into the new technology. This is nothing but breakthrough innovations. For example, previously we used to have the film roll in camera. If you purchase a camera, we used to purchase rolls, that is called film roll. Each roll comprises 36 snaps. So we used to load the rolls into the camera and we used to take snaps. Those are olden days. You ask about these camera rolls to your grandfather and father, they will explain. But you people, the young generation, you don't know what is a camera roll. You take your mobile, you will be taking selfies. It is total digital technology. When the digital era entered, the film, the magnetic technology got totally replaced. That's called breakthrough. This is the latest trend. Digital is the latest trend where there is a big breakthrough which has replaced the previous technology. That's called breakthrough innovations. Some innovations are so powerful, they will totally stop the existing ones and they introduce a new trend which is called breakthrough innovations. Organizing. New way of people manage and organize the resources is called organizing. Whenever you talk about the companies, factories, there will be a lot of people, human resource. We need to manage the people. Clerks, they are being managed by managers. The managers are being managed by officers. The officers are being managed by the directors. The directors are being managed by vice presidents. The vice presidents are being managed by the presidents of the company. The management hierarchy is being changed to manage the people, to manage the things, to manage the resources. Whenever a new thought process is being introduced to manage the people effectively, to manage and organize the things effectively, even that thought process of managing the things, is also a type of innovation. That is called organizational innovation. Outcome driven innovation. The thing is, we will be having some targets. We need to reach the target. I should get the result. What process I will adopt to get the result is secondary. The thing is, I should get the outcome. I want to get the output. Final target is outcome. So whatever may be the methods, if you are able to incorporate that methods or introduce the method with which you can increase the output, is nothing but it is an outcome driven innovation. So I invented a new process or procedure with which the output is getting doubled. That is outcome driven innovation. Incremental innovation. Small increments to the existing products and services is nothing but it is an incremental innovation. Already someone has invented something. Let me say someone has invented a pencil. For the existing pencil, I introduced an eraser. At the tip of the pencil, I introduced an eraser. It is a pencil and eraser. It is quite comfortable. You can write and now there is a mistake, you can erase with the same pencil. It is incremental. One product is being incremented with something else. For that, I introduced a cap, a pencil with a cap, so that the lid will not break. It is an invention. Incremental pencil. The pencil got extended to pencil and eraser. It got extended to pencil, eraser and a cap, so that when the pencil falls down, the lid will not break down. I introduced a sharpener along with the cap. It is an incremental innovation. The pencil got extended to pencil and eraser, it got extended to a cap, and the cap is with a sharpener to sharpen the pencil. So when there is one product, the product is slightly modified and given some comfort. Again that is slightly modified, again it is slightly modified. This goes on. This is called incremental innovations. Product. Introducing new significantly improved product. I will come out with a new product which is not available, not existing. I just come out with a new product. It is a product oriented innovation. A process, I go with a new process. New or significantly improved production, or delivery methods is nothing but it is a process oriented innovation. I am following some procedures. The procedures are being tampered, they are being modified with my creative thoughts, so that the production became quite comfort. The process is modified. The procedures opted are being modified. and it included some comfort. It is a process oriented innovation. So you have different types of innovations. Innovations means always you should need not think that I should invent a product. No. In the procedures, if you do modifications, it is an innovation. In the process, you do modification, it is an innovation. In the organizational structure, you had done some modifications, and if you are able to show some profits or gains, it is an innovation. So you are having a service oriented innovation, you are having a business model innovation, disruptive innovation, breakthrough innovation, organizational innovation, outcome driven innovation, incremental innovations, product based innovation, process based innovations. We are having different types of innovations. What is invention? What is innovation? Creativity leads to invention and invention leads to innovation. The creativity leads to invention and invention leads to innovation. What makes the difference? The first thing is we need to have a new idea, a new thought process. You need to think differently. When you think differently, you get a new ideas. You take that idea and invent which is not available. The product which is not available, you invent. That's called invention. That's called invention. Which is not existing, if you develop something, that is called as an invention. Thomas Alva Edison, he invented electrical bulb. Previously you don't have electrical bulb. Now the electrical bulb is being modified as a tube lights, they are being modified as a LCDs and so on. That is called innovation. From invention, if you do some modifications, certain modifications, and you develop something new, which is called innovation. Invention is that which is being developed for the first time is called invention. If that invention is being slightly tampered, modified, that is called innovation. From fresh ideas you will get invention, from invention you will get innovations. You observe this, here someone has invented a wheel. Someone has invented a wheel which will be rotating along its axis, which can rotate along its axis. There is nothing but a wheel. This wheel is invented and this wheel is used for bullock carts. This wheel is used for motor vehicles, for transportation. This wheel is used as a propellers for aircrafts. That wheel is used in the grinders. That wheel is used in the motors. So the first thing is wheel. This is nothing but invention. From invention you got an innovation. The wheel is being used as a propeller. The wheel is being used as a vehicle tire, wheel, and so on. This is nothing but innovation. This is invention, this is innovation. Someone has introduced the transistors, electronic circuits, motherboards. Someone has invented that. I am making use of these transistors and electronic circuits in various electronic appliances. You take a TV, washing machine, refrigerators, or whatever, your mobile phones. We are making use of these electronic circuits. Someone has done this invention. This invention is being modified and it is being used in various home appliances or the electronic devices. This is invention, this is innovation. Someone designed a laser light. Analyzing the benefits of laser light, they introduced these laser lights in your torch, in your printers, laser printers. In your laser printers you are using laser lights. In your projectors you are using laser lights. In your scanners, medical equipment scanners, we are making use of laser lights. So someone has invented this laser and this laser is being applied into the various electronic devices and the equipment came out. This is called innovation. This is invention. This is innovation. Dear students, now it's time for you people to think, come out with wonderful ideas to invent something. You observe this point here. Seasonal air condition. These are all the ideas given by the students. The thing is, all these are the ideas which are gathered from the student community. One student says, I want a seasonal air conditioner. What is that seasonal air conditioner? Suppose if it is very cool, then they purchase heaters. It is very hot, they will purchase the ACs, air conditioners. I don't want like that. I want one equipment which should all in one. I want an equipment according to the temperature. If the temperature is increasing high, automatically it should work as an AC, air conditioner. If the temperature is very cool, it is coming down, it should work as a heater, room heaters. If the temperature is intermediate, if you feel like having a drizzling effect, like a raining effect, a drizzling effect, I should have that drizzling effect, a rain effect. Yeah, I need to have such a equipment. It is not AC means always it gives cool. I don't want like that. I want a drizzling effect, a rain effect. I want before rain, post rain effect. Vana padipoyina tarvata. I want post rain effect, pre rain effect, a drizzling effect. I want a cooler. I want a heater. All that I want to have in a single, so that a single equipment can serve all things. It is just an idea. Gathering of ideas from the students. Color peeling chemicals. The color peeling chemicals. Suppose a house is being given a painting, some color of pink or some red is being given, some painting is being done. Now I don't want that color, I want to peel off that color, I want to pour some chemical, I want to remove that color, I want to put a new color, I want to apply a new color. How to do that? I want a color peeling chemicals. Remove the existing color and to put a new color peeling chemicals. You take the chameleon, Usaravelli, chameleon. As the chameleon is changing its colors, can't the colors of the house can't change by its own seasonally? The chameleon is changing its colors. ఊసరవెల్లి దాని రంగులు మార్చినట్లుగా మన ఇళ్ళు కూడా నాకు కావాల్సిన విధంగా రంగులు మార్చుకోలేవా? Can't we produce such chemicals seasonally? In summer my house should look in some color, pink color. In winter my house should look in some other color. In rainy season my house should look in some other color. Can't I have the different colors in the different seasons? Can't we produce the chemicals like that? Mug coasters, they convert into the cold and hot. In my mug, I'll have a juice. I want to have a hot juice. Yeah, I'll switch on the mug and automatically the juice should get heated. I'll switch off the mug. Automatically it should give the cooling effect. Automatically it should cool down. So the mug itself should have the mechanism of adjusting the temperature of the drink. USB batteries, a rechargeable USB batteries, which is very helpful. We will be using all the batteries. I want a USB battery. For your laptop you can charge, for your cell phones you will be charging and all that. That is of course the present day we are using the USB batteries. That is rechargeable USB batteries. What he mean to say is even the power sockets should be replaced by USB. Now electrical switchboards you will be having a 3-pin plug. Instead of 3-pin plug, inside the 3-pin plug also you should have a USB port, so that I can directly connect to the USB port. Slides beside staircase. You take a staircase, metlu. You take a staircase. In the staircase, we will be climbing the stairs. The person will be climbing the stairs. It is being climbed by the person. If he is young, it is okay, he will climb. But what about the old people? I need to have a lift which is very costly. I don't want to have such a cost. I want to have in the staircase, I want to have a conveyor belt, something like this. A conveyor belt. I want to have a conveyor belt and a person standing on the conveyor belt, automatically the conveyor belt should take him up. The conveyor belt should carry the person up. So I want to cut down the cost and I want to have a conveyor belt, have a motor here, a belt, and standing on that belt it should carry him up. Can't we do that? Parking lights, of course the present day this is being implemented, green and red parking lights. Wherever there is a parking space, it should alert you to your mobile phone that parking is available and so segment. You can park your car there. Whenever you are going to the shopping malls, the parking is a big headache. Where to place my vehicle? Whenever you go to the function halls, marriage function halls, a huge parking area which is being occupied by different vehicles, and you will be in search of parking, which will disturb your mood. So I need to have some mechanism where the signals should be transmitted to your mobile phones that the parking is available at so and so zone. Directly you can take your car and park there. Organic cell phones. What is this organic cell phones? The cell phones which you can hold like a kerchief, hand key, put it in your pocket. Similar to the handkerchief, it should be very thin. Your mobile phone should be very thin. I want to fold it, put it in the pocket and go. Cooker whistle, burner cut off. This is a regular problem. ఇంట్లో అమ్మ వంట చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. The mom will be cooking and she'll be waiting for the whistle 1, whistle 2, whistle 3. When the 3 whistles come, then she will turn off the burner. Why should she waste her time in counting whistle 1, whistle 2, whistle 3? You develop some device, some mechanism that whenever the cooker gives the 3rd whistle, automatically the burner should trip off, it should cut off. Do some invention. You take the bucket of water. We will leave the bucket of water, hot water, in the morning time. When the bucket is filling, we will be standing and staring at the bucket. It is waste of our time. Why should we stand before the bucket? When the bucket gets filled up, automatically the tap should trip off, it should cut off. Can't we derive some mechanism when the bucket is full, the tap should turn off? So there are many inventions to be done. Air conditioner shoe. What is this air conditioner shoe? In summer, whenever the students enter into the laboratories, whenever they remove shoes, lot of nasty smell comes. The socks they might have not washed for a long period of time. And your feet gets sweated because it is in the shoe right from the dawn to dusk. Morning 7:30 you will wear your shoes, and evening 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock you will be removing, and because of the sweat to your feet, lot of nasty smell comes, unbearable nasty smell. Can't we have a shoe with air conditioning? Can't we have a shoe with freshening our feet? Can't we have a shoes which kills the bacteria which is giving the bad smell? Daily morning we will be troubling our mum. You serve me the breakfast first. The thing is, my college bus is running up. The time is running up. I need to catch my college bus. I want the breakfast immediately. You will be pressurizing your mum to arrange the breakfast, and she will be running on her toes to prepare your breakfast. Can't we have a ready-made breakfast tablets which gives the same proteins, minerals, vitamins? I want a dosa tablet, I want a puri tablet, I want a idli tablet, I want idli with sambar tablet, vada with sambar tablet. I just consume the tablet. It should give more than the regular breakfast. The same energies, the same substitute of the vitamins, proteins, fats, amino acids, and all that I should get. Can't we have such a tablets? And it should be the great substitute of the same proteins, vitamins. Can't we do that? Dear students, these are some of the ideas which I am spreading, which are being expressed by your seniors, that is the present second year students. You too should come out with wonderful ideas. Please don't waste your time. Daily you think over, apply, you come out, you discuss with your friends, you come out with a new thought process, you come out with an idea, you ink it in a book, so that by the end of the month you will get hell of ideas. Let me say 20 ideas or 30 ideas. And by choosing from best of that, you can go into the implementations, you can come to the product form. This is what you need to do as an engineer. So in colleges, what we need to do, inculcate the innovation thought process among the students. The first thing is ideations. We need to conduct ideation camps. Some of you people becomes the CRs, class representatives. Some of the students, you become the group leaders to some of the students. So you becomes the mentors. And you people, what you need to do is, you need to exchange your ideas. You need to have an events like ideation events. Gather some group of the students, express the ideas on the dais, applause and appreciate the ideas which are best, by which you can inculcate the culture of thinking. When the thought process is good, definitely you will get a wonderful ideas which can be taken into the implementation. The first thing is, you need to go with the ideas. Ideation day, ideation night, working model exhibitions. You create some working models. Practically you purchase some components, existing working models you study, you try to create a new working model. Already there is a remote driven cars, small cars, toys. You create the toy car. Already in YouTube there are many inventions. You purchase the components, you create the working models which are already invented. When you are creating the working models, the existing working models, you will get a new thought. If I do some modifications, if I give the connections here and there, then I will get some other thing. You come out with a new thought process. So it is always encouraged to go with the working models. Read technical articles and write technical articles. Go through the technical articles. You are having different technical articles. You Google it. You will get different technical articles. You just study the technical articles of your interest. No pressure of your interest. You may be interested in magnetism. You may be interested in mechanism. You You may be interested in electricity, some may be interested in electronics, electronic components. You study the existing inventions, innovations. You just study and you try to develop a new technical articles. You write, you scribble, so that the communication skills gets increased, writing skills gets increased, new ideations gets increased, and working models. You come out with the working models and the best models and innovative models you will come out. Challenges. You participate in challenges. There are different organizations, they will throw a problem and ask you to give a solution. They will demand some solution. Those are nothing but challenges. So if you give a solution, they will award you with some prize, encouragement, cash. You participate in the various challenges which are being announced by the various organizations. You take a Microsoft, they arrange a challenge, Ideathon programs. You take Google, they will arrange a challenge. They will give a problem, they will ask you to give the solution. Central Government of India every year a challenge, ideation days and challenging programs they conduct. You apply for that, you attend the challenging programs. Whether you will get a prize or not is a secondary. Participation itself is a winning. Go with the challenges, and if at all you get a new idea, creative idea, you apply for patents. That will be patented on your name. That will be helpful for your credits and your resume building. In your final year, when you are going for a job, if you state that I am having a patented this idea, your ideas can be patented. Go with the patents. Dear students, you need to focus on all these activities. Then only you can come up as a true engineer. Ideations, working models, technical articles, challenges, patents. Dear students, these are some of the models which are being created by your seniors, your immediate seniors. 3D printing. In the pandemic situation, when the students are at home, the tasks are given, and as per the task, the 3D printing, Tinkercad, they made use of the Tinkercad of 3D printing, and with the 3D printing Tinkercad, they designed these models. They printed these models. These are the practical photographs of the students, what they had done. This is a penguin. They created lot many dolls which will be helpful, which the young children they can enjoy. They created these dolls and they are taken it as a printout. Quadcopters, drones. They went with the drones and quadcopters, and these models are being taken printouts through 3D printing. And of course, how to create the ships with a new design, mass, Iron Man mass. And of course, this you know well, they had taken the printout of this. This is a 3D printing with the plastic fiber material, they had taken a printout. This is Condare de Burzo of Kurnool. They learned the Tinkercad online and using the Tinkercad they designed all these models without wasting time. Dear students, now the focused areas, the technologies, the focused technologies are Internet of Things, that is IoT. The things speak, one thing will be talking to another thing and our works will be completed. You need not speak or you need not express the problem. Automatically one thing will be talking to another thing and the problems are solved. We can enjoy. That is Internet of Things. It is a combination of electronics, software. You please focus on the area Internet of Things. Also focus on the 3D printing. 3D printing, different models you can directly take printouts and directly physically you can touch the objects and object printing takes place. With 3D printing present day, the bones of the human being are being manufactured. If there is any fracture, you replace the bone with a new bone which is taken printout from the 3D printing. Teeth, the human teeth. If there is a decay in the teeth, you can replace our original human teeth with the teeth which is being taken out from the 3D printing. Nowadays, the 3D printers are used for artificial kidneys, artificial renals, artificial heart, artificial limbs. You focus on the 3D printing technology. And of course, you are having AI. That is machine learning, artificial intelligence and deep learning. This is an emerging field where artificially the computers will understand the things and it will do for us. It is nothing but artificial intelligence. Without human intervention, the computers, they themselves, through the programs, with the help of programs, the things are done for us, which is artificial intelligence. And of course, to store the data, huge amount of data, and to make use of the infrastructure, platform as a service, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, we use cloud computing. It is one of the latest trends in technology, cloud computing. So these are the focused areas, the present day IoT, 3D printing, artificial intelligence and cloud computing are the focused area. You can observe here students, through 3D printing they had taken this limb, a prosthetic limb. With the help of biosensors, if there is a physically challenged person, who don't have a hand, if this hand is attached to the person, Then the brain signals are received by the hand and the biosensors will work. It will fold its fingers, it will fold its arm, and it just acts like a human hand, taking the signals from the brain, and this hand, which is an artificial hand, which is taking the printout from the 3D printing, it acts as the real hand, with the help of biosensors. We visited an orphanage, a blind orphanage, that is a blind school where all the blind students are given education. The problem when the students interacted with the blind students, the problem they noticed is the blind students are using the braille scripts with which they are able to identify the alphabets, braille scripts, that is nothing but dots, with which they are able to identify the alphabets, but they don't know diagrams, they can't see the diagrams. We, blessed with our eyes with vision, we are able to see what is the shape of brain, what is the shape of heart, we can see. But how come the blind people can see the shape of brain? They can't see the diagrams, they can't see the pictures. Then the students, they had given a solution. They created a brain which is taken the printout from the 3D printing Tinkercad, and this brain, a thin layer of the brain on the plastic sheet, and they gifted to the students, the blind students. By touching this, by touching with their fingers, they come to know this is the shape of brain. Similarly, heart, they know well about the heart. They talk much about the heart, but they don't know the shape of heart, the real shape of the heart. This is being taken as a 3D printing, from the 3D printing with the fiber material, and this is given to the students. When the blind students touches this, they will come to know what is the shape of heart, what is article, what is a ventricle, what is aorta, and all that stuff. The blind people, they don't know how to do signatures. How to do signature, they don't know. They are studying their 10th class, but they don't know how to do the signatures in English as we do. And hence, even today, they are going with the thumb impression. One of the blind students expressed this problem, that though we are educated, we are going with the thumbprint, which I feel bad. I want to sign in English. Then one of the students he had given the solution for that. With the 3D printing, they engraved the name Uma, U-M-A, Uma. They engraved the signature of her. And she practiced with the pen, keeping the pen in this groove. She practiced. At one moment of time, we removed this, and she is able to sign like this. See here, a blind student signing in English, Uma. We made her practice in this. So she had a pen in this. She practiced for about 1 hour. And later we removed this plate, and she is able to sign quite comfortably. She is able to learn English and write English, a blind student. These are all the inventions. Why the blind student should go with only braille script? Why not our language, as we do A, B, C, D? Why not our language? Because they don't know what is the shape of A. They don't know what is the shape of B. Let them learn the shape of A, B, C. We have taken a plate through 3D printing, Tinkercad, and it is being given to all the blind students. By touching this, they came to know, oh, this is the shape of A. They started writing like this. A, B. This is the shape of B, because they touched this and they came to know this is the shape of B, and they are able to do that. So dear students, the innovations what you do should be helpful for the society. All these, they don't know India map, they know what is India, they sing national anthems, but they don't know the shape of India, they don't know the shape of Andhra Pradesh, they don't know the shape of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So these 3D printing shapes are being taken, and they came to know what is what. Lord Ganesha, they know. They listened about Ganesha, they don't know what is the shape of Ganesha. 3D printing. Here, we went with the surveillance air vehicle. This is a surveillance air vehicle done by the students. Surveillance air vehicle which flies in the air. It is having a cams here. You can notice here there is a camera. Here there is a camera. Whenever it is flying, it takes the complete videograph of the ground station and it transmits. When the floods, when there is a cyclone, when the people got held up in water bodies, large water bodies, when this is flying over the water bodies, it is able to identify who is there, who is where, what locations, and it transmits to the ground station so that we can rescue them. Generally, when the dams, water comes, when there is a heavy flow of water, manually the gates are to be lifted. Instead of manually lifting the gates, electronically sensors will identify the level of water and automatically it will lift the gates of the dam. There will be no risk for that. This is a solar vehicle. You can see here the solar vehicles where the students are traveling in the solar vehicles. Department of Mechanical Engineering and EEE students, they developed this. No petrol. With this solar vehicle, you can go at the speed of 50 kilometers per hour, no petrol, direct sunlight with the help of solar panels which are arranged at 45 degrees. Solar panels, the students are traveling. The battery charge retains for 1 hour. Lot many inventions are being done by the young students. Dear students, these are the pictures I am just showing you to motivate you and you people when you enter into the college campus, off campus or on campus, whatever may be, you should do as a real engineer. To become a true engineer, a real engineer, you need to go with the inventions, not just marks. Right students, with this I conclude the topic innovations. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Bye bye.